Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Battle Brothers. So last time we managed to win our first fight, so today we want to start by recovering from that, which means we'll be camping for the first time. There are still some things that I'll explain how they work. There are quite a few changes to camping in the patch, so when we are camping for the first time, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. And then I want to head south to Hohenau, and we'll see where we will be heading after that. Depends on if we get work there or not. Initially, the plan was to head south, but I actually changed my mind because here we have 3 large cities, and it's quite unlikely we would get work here. We need smaller villages. I think here it's gonna be mostly contracts for noble houses that we can't accept yet. So I think I'll just stick to the center of the map. There we have a nice circle of cities that we can maybe just keep running around, looking for work. This is also a village. This is not a town. So they're nice large villages mostly. The only large town there is this one. So maybe you could try trade there, but I don't think that's gonna work. I think we want to just build up reputation or relations with some of the villages and use those for trading, but we'll see. Also, Hamar might have some potential, so we could check there. Maybe even find some like barbarian thralls. Smaller groups of thralls should be doable soon, so we'll see. And there should be a chance to find some thralls here in the tundra. So that is the plan, but first the camp. So yeah, I think you can hit the camp button right away. So here, we don't have access to all the jobs that we can do during camps, or we'll be able to do during camps eventually. What we can do so far is this is salvaging. Here it's healing. We can speed up healing. Then we have this is repairs and patrol. Then we can also just rest, and this is the barbary that we don't really care about. So first, resting. When you just rest, let some people sit around the fire and not have them do anything else, they actually gain, or their mood improves during the camping. So when you have some of the long expeditions and get unlucky, don't get enough fights, people start complaining that they have nothing to do, you can just set up a camp, have them rested around the fire for a while, and their mood improves, which is great. I really love this option, but for now we just can't afford to do that. We have to get some more, well, everything. So what we're gonna do first, we'll check salvaging. I already decided what I want to do. So I want to salvage the helmet and the hammer, or helmet, well, it's not really a helmet, but we can get tools and supplies from it, so I'll take it. And as you can see, from each item, we'll get 2 tools and supplies. And for tools and supplies this early, that's actually decent, because we need, I don't know, 1 tool and or well, basically actually 1 tool to repair like 2 items often. So this is pretty decent. That's one thing. Actually, wait, no, wrong. This is what we want. Here we can see all of the jobs that we have access to, and here we can assign people to it. So this is salvaging. We would salvage these items, I think. No, we wouldn't salvage anything if we don't assign them. Some of these stations work very slowly, even if you don't assign anyone to them. But not the workshop. So we want to assign someone here. And when we check our people, you can see that they have some modifiers to certain jobs. So for example, Jana is better at salvaging, repairing, and gathering. We can't gather anything yet, but actually I don't want her to salvage. I probably want her to repair. I want to speed up the repairs. So we want to... Yeah, no one else really has any bonuses. So we want 2 people to do the salvaging, I think. This will take 4 hours to salvage everything. Then repairs, that's gonna be Jana and whoever, it doesn't really matter. That will take 7 hours to repair all the items. And then we should... Oh, 11, that's actually quite long. I thought that you'll be faster healing everyone. So when we assign one person to healing, it will speed up the healing to 7 hours. So that's perfect. 7 hours to repair everything and 7 hours to heal everyone. I'm actually not sure that we have enough tools and supplies to completely repair everything, but it should be pretty close. And this is how it works. Later, we'll have access to a lot more jobs, and also right now we just have basically the option to do those jobs. We don't have any upgrades like tents or anything like that. But eventually we'll be able to do a lot more. We'll be able to get our own medicine, get ammo, tools and supplies you can already get, food. We will be able to heal injuries. So in this mod, you are significantly less reliant on merchants. If you're fighting enough and don't take too much damage, you can probably play without ever buying like anything. Probably food. I think it will take a while until we will be able to like hunt and gather enough not to need any food. But ammo, medical supplies, tools and supplies, we should be able to like sustain ourselves without too much help. Maybe ammo, it depends on how many range characters we get. Maybe we'll have to buy that. But I'm pretty sure tools and supplies and medical supplies we should be able to sustain without any help. Okay, enough talking. Let's leave. You know, think about salvaging the shield, but I probably should keep that. Okay. And now we can start camping. We'll get like information about progress, how quickly everything is going. So now everything should be salvaged. And here's the first ambition that we have been waiting for. We want this one. Get to half dozen men. Let's look it. And I think this is enough. It's already morning. So we didn't completely heal and repair everything. 62, yeah, the helmet is still needs some time, but we don't have any tools and supplies left. So, oh, there's one thing I wanted to do. I think that's it. We start moving. Okay, so here the information about what happened. So some healing happened, and you created 3 units of tools and salvaged 2 pieces of equipment. So we destroyed 2 items to get 3 tools out of them, and we used 11 tools to repair 9 pieces of equipment. Later, of course, there'll be a lot more. Here. Farmhand could potentially be good. We have 2 messengers. Milkmaid, probably don't want that. We don't want tailor. We don't want servant. 340. Juggler might potentially be decent, but 340 is probably a bit too expensive. I think I'll wait. Here we have copper vein, so it's very likely that we'll find miners here, and I would like to get at least 1 miner early with a pickaxe, because miners with like 2 or 3 levels can do a ton of damage just with pickaxes with the right perks. So let's go south, I guess. We can probably go faster. I hope I didn't forget anything. Maybe I should have checked tools and supplies. The problem is, can't really afford to buy tools and supplies now if we want to recruit people. And after 1 fight, basically, we should get access to enough loot to just salvage more than we need. We just have to be patient. And most of our gear has been fixed, so it should be fine. Now, first of all, let's check the contract. If there's anything to do here. This looks promising. How much is that? 3 and 310. That's not that much. Usually you can judge the strength of, in this case it's going to be a garrison, strength of the garrison by how much they're willing to pay. And 310, it really is not that much. So I think we're going to accept this one. Don't really have a choice. We need the money, and once we recruit someone, we're gonna be or all our money are gonna be basically like gone, and we also need to buy food. Okay, there is a miner. There's another mine. There's also an apprentice with 30% bonus for repairs. That's nice, but we first need people who can fight properly. Shepherd, don't think so. Does anybody have at least some armor? No. Seems unswervingly firm, has impressively broad shoulders, has practiced a great deal and is sturdy. Firm, impressively broad shoulders, genuine experience, and stout-hearted. I think the description is always a little bit different. Stubbornly relentless, impressively broad shoulders, been instructed by someone skillful and is built to last. But it's pretty similar, both of them. This one, I don't know what crawler means, but crawler to me doesn't sound like a positive trait. So I think I'll take this one. Let's see, was it a good choice? No. Bleeder and irrational. Stars. Exactly the wrong stats. And we can't make a range character out of Heimran. Starting with 33 and 1 star, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Even if you had 3 stars, starting with 33 is way too low. Okay, well. Let's give him a shield, and I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give him better armor. I hope you'll be able to protect Kaspar. What I like about miners is access to these perks. Or Hunter, plus 12 melee skill with pickaxe. And then minus strikes that gives 4 to 12 damage while using pickaxe. So with just a basic weapon, you can do a lot of extra damage. Then it stacks up with... this is a hammer, so we should have a hammer mastery somewhere. So you get hammer mastery on top of that. And suddenly you can do quite a lot of damage to armor. So of course, not a build that you want for someone who stays in the company until the late game, but for the early game, this is good enough. You can combine it with like shield bash for a little bit of like crowd control. And how does it look like? 67 health combined with Colossus might also be worth it. So like an early tank slash, well, even a damage dealer, not just against armor, should work for some time. Fine, how are we gonna do it? This way? Leave the spearman on the flank, or maybe even this way? Probably want to protect Anton a little bit, especially against ranged attacks. Fine, how much money do we have? 145. Oh, they have pretty cheap pitchforks. I really should buy a pitchfork and get a farmhand. Because the same way as miners have access to perks specific to pickaxes, miners have perks for pitchforks. And they also can do a ton of damage. Pitchfork is base 30 to 50. When you add... like 4 to 12 on top of that, then you can really do some damage in the early game with the pitchfork. Let's just buy the meat. Can't afford to spend too much, and 2 days, that's more than enough. 33. Yeah, we have enough for 2 days, so it's exactly what we need. And this has to be enough, I think. So... east of Hohenau, east here. Ooh. This looks like a proper camp, not just some cottage. But well, we don't have a choice. We need the money. We need the experience. we go. That's the ambition fulfilled. So that gives us some morale boost that's going to be useful. And... okay, fine. I just can't focus because I can hear my cats doing something that just sounds weird. So give me a moment, I'll check what's going on and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so mystery solved. I have a few orchids here and one of the blossoms dried out and fell to the ground. Mike has found it. I don't know what it is about these dry orchid blossoms they like so much, but they love playing with them. So that was the noises that I heard. Hopefully you won't hear it in the background. I just couldn't take it away from them. So I just closed the door and they can have their fun. But now we can continue, so we are trying to get the dagger crest cover. Quite curious about the garrison, I'm quite nervous about the garrison. Can we see it? When we see it, I'll decide if I want to attack during the night or during the day. Can we see it? Wardog, poachers, thugs, of rebel. That's not too bad. They have few poachers, so they have slight range advantage. So I think we want to attack during the night. And with the crossbow, we should be able to hit something even during the night. So now what's important is to avoid damage as much as possible. It's like more or less what I expected. I don't think it's even possible to get anything other than this. Like a raider or something. I think it's too early for that. Okay, these guys, they both have bows, so they could be a problem. Do you want to leave Heimrat here? Well, Heimrat, if he, well, I want to say if he dies, then not a big deal. But the thing is, we just paid 260 for him, so we probably don't want him to die yet. Do we need... I don't think I want speed wall here. I want to let them come close. What do they have when it comes to weapons? I think just the axe is dangerous. This guy is dangerous, and these two. Ah, come on. Oh, then there's another one that could cause problems potentially. Wait. 30% to hit the dog. Yeah. 38. Let's try this guy. 41. Sounds good. And we managed to hit. Stay in position. Activate the spear wall. Force them to move around a bit maybe. And let's see what happens. Ow. Okay. Okay. Good. Nice, nice, excellent. That was great. 47, 44. This is what, 41. I want to probably kill these two as soon as possible so that I can get to those poachers. It's my chance. There's 77 here and 54 on the dog. I still want to go after the dog though. Nice. If I move here... no, I want to move back. Ah. Speed wall? Again? Probably. Make it a bit more difficult for them to move around here. This may force them to go back down. This guy's almost panicking. That's great. Yeah, this is where I wanted him. And they don't really have a choice. They have to go this way now. Wait. Good. Good. Not good. That one was great. So where do we want to help? I think I want to block the shots for this one. And this one panicked. So that's one big problem solved as well. Let's help up here. That's a good shot, I would say. I still don't want to expose Anton, so I'll move here instead of here. Miss again. Not decent. Okay, killing this guy is more important. Ah, oh, well, we don't really care about the dog. $29.47. Okay, this guy could still be a problem, and this also could be a problem. Be great to finally hit with the axe. Ah. Come on, kill. Joanna is in big trouble. Oh, the dog somehow recovered. Please don't kill Joanna. If I move, I'll still be able to attack, so let's do that. Great, now we can catch this one. And did they all panic? 1, 2, 3, yeah, they did. Perfect. Joanna can get her revenge. And now she's completely exhausted. There is a kill. And we definitely want to run them down. If I had daggers, I would even stab this guy to death. But I only have one knife, so that's not gonna happen. I don't even want to shoot. There's a chance that I accidentally hit Anton. There we go. We have 5 level ups. And he didn't get anything valuable. 169 gold is nice, but not even like cloth or anything. Some food, some tools and supplies. You get both bows. But I don't think I want to keep them. They're in bad shape. We got the axe. And we got this leather cap. So let's take everything. Leave. And what are we gonna do? Check the level ups? Or do I want to give myself some time off camera to think about the level ups? Well, we can do the basics, the level ups where we know what we want to do. That's Anton. So here we want to go 1, 2, 3. Well, that's a great one. Actually, couldn't have been better, I think. I'm not sure if I don't think we can get +5 fatigue without stars. 3 is maximum. Well, +3 is guaranteed with 2 stars, and 3 is maximum for melee defense. So I'll definitely take that. And student. From the first tier, we also want to get take Pathfinder. Maybe recover in the end. But yeah, we definitely want to start with student. Okay, so that's one. Then Kaspar. This one should be also pretty easy. For range skill, nice. Actually, we want to go range defense here, not initiative. And we want to go fatigue, even though it's only +2. because we're gonna be using heavy armor. And this level up isn't that great because of the low fatigue, but I think it's still decent. Okay. As for perks, I think it's gonna be student as well. You're also gonna need Pathfinder. I may take alert at some point. That 20% initiative would still be nice. I think student first. So that's 2. Then Arnold, we also know what we want to do with him. We want him to get Colossus. I don't think I want him to start with the student. So, Colossus. And then what did we get? We definitely need to work on the resolve. We need to get that resolve to like 100. That would be ideal. With +2 melee skill, I think I'll take that. I'll only pass on melee skill if he gets +1. Then I'll prioritize hit points. And I can't pass on +3 melee defense. +3 without a single star. You won't see that often, probably. So yeah, the usual level up is probably gonna be one of these two, because I doubt you'll be getting +2, +3 every time. So one of these two, resolve every time, and when we don't get resolve, I mean, when we, or with the third stat, we'll go for hit points, because we don't have to go for fatigue. Okay, so that's that, and what else? Then we have 2 more people. And here it might take a while to decide. Carl. Actually, I wanted Carl to be a spearman, I think, so we can do this one as well. Militia practice, we'll be using the militia spear all the time, so this is +12 melee skill, up to 72. We can now pass on the melee skill because +1 is horrible. Fatigue, defense. Do we really care about initiative? I think I'll go resolve. I hope that we get +2 or +3 melee skill here and there. Okay. And Jonna. She has 68 hit points to start with. Because she's fat. What's the other one? Lucky. It's basically a throwaway, right? So we can just make it as tanky as possible, so that we don't lose her right away. This is horrible. Just nothing good at all. Sure. I'll probably take these. But it's so bad. Okay. What's the injury? -10% initiative, additional action point per tile move. I was hoping that that's an injury that decreases melee skill, that 47 is not the maximum, but damn, she's bad. Wonder if I can come up with something that doesn't really need melee skill. No. I think we want to get rid of her as soon as possible. It's like a really, really bad character. She doesn't have any like weapon specialization that would allow us to get that free plus 12 to certain weapon. Okay, so we are done with the level ups, and I think I'm gonna actually make a cut here. I think the episode is long enough. So next time we go back to Hoenau. How many tools and supplies do we have? 6. We probably want to buy some. You don't need that much. Maybe you'll buy 10 once, and then we should be fine. How many items do we want to salvage? All of this can be salvaged. I want the shield. We can salvage this one. We want to keep this, that's for sure. And still not sure if I want to salvage the cleaver. Let's salvage this. Let's salvage the bow that's in a horrible shape. And we can... Actually, that's a wrong... Oh, wait. Do we want to use the bow rather than the crossbow? Probably not yet. But we're gonna keep the quiver. Okay, so this is to be salvaged. And this we're gonna keep. We need to repair especially this armor. But other than that, I managed to get through in a pretty good shape. I think I'm pretty happy with the result. Okay, so as I said, we'll continue next time. I hope that you like this episode and join me next time again. Until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.